closed. Okay, so let's close this door right here. Community, of course, has been interested in it.
Folks in Castledale weren't sure what the computer engineer and the farmer
One fellow neighbor here called the sheriff.
Is it on?
were up to out on the Seeley Ranch.
What's going on out there?
All right, give it a try.
They've been trying
To harness the power
to make a
of a
small
whirlwind.
tornado.
A friend and I were once hiking up in the high.
Perhaps it started years ago when Tom Fletcher had a close encounter with a twister.
Headed right toward us, and we nearly got hit by.
And then last year he saw all the hurricanes and wondered.
How much energy was being released by the hurricane?
The Intel engineer from Oregon, who's designed things like the Pentium 4 processor, did a patent search and found Canadian engineer Louis Michaud.
There you go. Now you're starting.
And his idea to generate electricity with a man-made vortex.
See, it's going right up the hole.
This past summer, Fletcher hired a construction company to build this model to test the theory. He's hoping the idea and the vortices get much, much bigger.
And having the gravel here.
He built a 50-foot tower on his wife's cousin's ranch.
So I just sold some of my Intel stock and, spent it on something else besides stock. Let's try lighting a smoke bomb.
And with Michaud and cousin Mark Seeley,
I thought it was quite an interesting idea.
has been performing preliminary experiments.
Yeah, that's too smoky.
Fletcher wants to make a big dust devil, or a little tornado,
Or should we go ahead and go with the fire whirl thing now?
that can turn a turbine. This vortex runs on gasoline,
Warming things up in here.
but eventually they want to power it with the wind,
Amplify the wind velocity.
or solar energy,
Have a greenhouse extending out.
or even the heat lost from industrial stacks,
Louis thinks that you might be able to get a vortex,
like the cooling towers at the power plant across the way.
a mile high or more. There we go. There we go. We wanted to try these smaller scale experiments first. To understand, the principles.
An unlikely energy alternative in a pretty unlikely place.
It's similar to the light bulb, Thomas Edison and the light bulb.
Right now it's a curiosity for the townsfolk.
How many experiments did he try? He was called crazy at times too.
We got more smoke bombs, don't we?
Tom Fletcher is hoping someday it could electrify the world. I'm Peter Rosen for 2 News.